Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine. I'm coming with you with the Divine Feminine verse verses to Karmic Masculine. Well, maybe they are at battle. I don't know. With that, this is going to be the other one I did with a different version. I'm gonna go to the original way of how I did what's in the heart space, what's in the mind space, heart space, mind space, what's the blocks, and then what does she want to say to the divine. Karmic wants to say to the Karmic Masculine about the situation. Okay, so I'm going to get to this real quickly because it's late for me on my end. Let's jump right on into it. If you want to have a reading with me, go to www.divinetwinsoul11.com. Go to my services page, click on book online. And then you'll see what I have. And then if you want to go on Instantgo, you can go to Go Divine Twin Soul 11. You can get a reading via either phone, chat, or video. Okay, those are the three ways that you could do with that. Okay, let's jump right on in. What is in the heart space of the Divine Feminine from the Karmic Masculine? The heart space for the divine from Karmic Masculine. Oh, okay, in reverse. All right. And what is in the mind space of the Divine Feminine for Karmic Masculine? Woohoo! Stop. Okay. All right. So starting off in the heart space of the Divine Feminine for the Karmic Masculine, we have trust, but it came in reverse. So she's having some issues in trusting the Karmic Masculine. Those are the things that she's trusting. She has mistrust with the way she's feeling. She's having mistrust with the way things are going on. She's not too into him, because if I put in reverse, she's into him. She's not into him. The angels is kind of tugging on her. You listen here, you're going to the wrong direction. That's not the one. Okay. As far as with the divine, in her Divine Feminine and her mind space for the Karmic Masculine, she has true love on the brain right now. And to me, when I look at this Divine Masculine, this is not the Karmic. This is who she's with, because both of them are perfectly matched. He's got green and white on. She's got green and white with red on. And he's got a little red. And so they're perfectly matched. So these are the two counterparts. So, and I see the twin flame pillar in the back. So this is her love, true love. So she's got him on the brain. And right now he's being divinely guided to kind of work on his issues. Again, like I said, I got a new tap in that when I see Divine Masculine, I think of him not being truly tapped into his emotions. At the moment, his emotions are always cut off when it comes to the Divine Feminine. And this is an issue in which the angels are working with him about, as far as clearing that energy out, because as Divine Feminines, we can be able to feel that energy. We can get close to him, and that causes the issue for us to have some kind of separation on our part. Okay, that's that. Let's look at some of the issues. What are the energies that they're moving? Oh, I went to this one. That must be a reason. Okay, I'm not going to fight it. What are the energies? Clear. Past, present, and future with the Divine Feminine, with the Karmic Masculine. Past. That's the present. Energies that they're dealing with the Karmic Feminine and the Masculine. Present. Let it drop. Okay, that's it. All right, so now, past energies, what they were dealing with was parenting. I think I had said in previous ones, we got the number 63, which is love, and we got the spirituality coming together to try the spirit, soul, and body together, coming in alignment. The issue here was parenting, and I've said that in many videos before. I think I repeat myself, but anyway, that they had to heal whatever it was with the family issues, with the parents, either even parenting, if they are parents now, she has to deal with that energy and dealing with healing that, how she communicates, and how she's dealing with her power, her solar plexus power, which stems back to with her parent and how she relates to her parents and those wounds that she has developed with that. So this is where this stems from in the past. That's what she was dealing with. Right now, in the present energies that she's dealing with is now karmic completion. Right now, she's at a 10. So that means the cycle is ending for her as far as the divine feminine with the karmic masculine. She has came to a point of completion, okay, with that. And so she's dealing with, again, with this here, her intimacy, how she relates to others. And to me, it's just neutral, just finding the balance with that, with this. And so then karmic completion, this everything coming full stop, is the ending, and just really seeing that this is kind of semi the end of the road here with this karmic relationship. In the present, in the future, some of the issues that she's going to have is health. To me, as saying to me, if you stay in it longer, then what you have to, health issues will arise, because either you're going to get stressed out knowing that this is not where you want to be, your intuition is at play, and how you relate to. So she might have either some female problems or issues as well, because that's going to show up and develop through those feminine issues, by not making the choice, by still fooling around with the karmic masculine. Those things are going to manifest itself through feminine health issues as well. So that's what I'm seeing. But her intuition. So you got here you got 7, which means spirituality, which means completion, and number 1, which is coming together, the oneness. So together that makes 8. So she's got to try to find a balance with her health, making healthy choices. Maybe, because like times when you're stressed, you do stress eating. You got to go and get into processed foods and overeating, overindulging, because you're trying to make yourself feel good and about the whole situation. So you go eat because you're stress eating, those kind of things. So that is something that she's got to keep in mind. So that is the present energies. Let's see what are some of the blocks for the feminine as far as getting out of this. What are some of the blocks? Clear. Give me 3 issues. What are some of the blocks for the divine feminine as far as coming into union and letting this karmic relationship go? Did I say 3? Can I get one more? Oh, and that's upside down too. Okay. Great. And don't do that. Oh, all of them upside down. So you're right. See? The blocks. Can I have one more? Okay, I'm going to go with this one. Okay. 2 fires and 1 water. So we got a conflict. So some of the blocks are, she's got a conflict with her emotions, her romance, her, I would say her outlook on romance, her enthusiasm, and contemplative. She's doing a lot of doubting. So it's a falling in love, a wedding proposal, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to a social event. Okay, so when I first looked at this, we know this is emotions. Right now, the divine masculine is right there in the center of all these emotions. He's got this cup that's down here that she really wants to get. But she's got to dig deep into her emotions, and when you're dealing with this divine masculine, she might not want to be able to, she might not want to face that. That's what it's saying. She's highly emotional when it comes to it. And this romantic thing, I don't think life has been no crystal staircase as far as when it comes to romance. If I'm thinking about the karmic, the divine feminine in her situation. And so it's meant to make her very doubtful, very contemplative about the whole situation. She got 1 foot in. Yeah, I should try. No, I shouldn't. Yes, I should. No, I shouldn't try about that. Some of these divine feminists messing with these karmics, they might have got to the point that they have given them wedding proposals. They felt serious. Maybe even the karmic has felt like, oh my gosh, she's slipping from me. So let me go ahead and hit her with a proposal to engage, engagement, ask her hand in marriage. That's one way of doing it. And so now this caused her to kind of find a balance in her mind, because she's saying, well, you know, kind of the divine masculine been kind of flaky. So I don't know, maybe I should go on here with this sure thing, you know. He wants to do it. I'm not really that gung-ho to do it, but, you know, at least I got a living, breathing body that's volunteering to want to be with me. So that's one way of looking at it. It's an invitation to a social event, some blockage. Maybe also I'm picking up that maybe she don't like to kind of socialize. She got to kind of get out there as well. And so that's been a block as far as how she's been socializing, interacting with the world as well. So that's been a blockage on her. She's been scared about falling in love, and she might even been scared about even a serious commitment as far as being proposed to or wedding. That's a blockage. 7 of fire, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. She's been standing her ground about some things. That's been a blockage. Might not been the right things. I don't think she's been choosing the right balance for her finding herself in this karmic relationship. She's been a little hasty on her decisions doing that. However, she's been taking some action. She needs to take some action. She needs to slay them dragons. That's been a blockage for her. This dragon has a lot of colors, so it's just really dealing with a lot of addressing a lot of the chakras, a lot of the blockages that she has, so she could be able to divinely stand in her power and be aligned. That's been an issue. That's a blockage. She's got the 10 of fire, so they'll come into the action. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Now, ain't that interesting? Because earlier, it said in the future she's going to have some health issues. And this came out that says, 10 of fire doing too much work. So now her blockage is for her to come to you, and she's overthinking. She's overworking in this situation. That's even in the 3D. That's what I'm picking up. And she's not accepting help from others. Maybe getting that advice from the friend to see which way should she actually go. About this twin flame thing. Should she stick with this karmic or whatever? Or maybe, again, like I said, she's karmic. She's not going out social events. I think she's been so swept up, like I picked up early, in being in the karmic situation to hide herself because she don't want to go at home and see the karmic masculine sitting there. So she's like, well, let me take on some extra hours at work. Let me take on some extra projects at work so I ain't got to come home and deal with this, you know. And so she's messing up her social life. So like I said, all work and no play makes a dull Susie Q. Okay, so that's something that she has to think of. So those are blocks. All right, what do we see as far as the divine feminine? What does she want to say to the divine masculine? Okay, we got here, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So she wants to really disconnect from this whole situation. She just really want to retreat in her mind where it's just peace and calm. And she sees her divine masculine in this space. And it's just really her and the divine masculine. This is what she wants. She just want to retreat from the world, and it just be her and him. Okay. She's getting some knowledge when she retreats and kind of gets away from the situation. She's going there to gain some more knowledge about it. She's going to get some serenity, some peace, and some balance. She's trying to marry both the masculine and the feminine aspect of herself to bring it together so she can have that peace and that balance. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from that. Okay, and so what is the overall energies for this karmic and the divine feminine? Karmic masculine, divine feminine. What is the overall energy? Oh, excuse me. It's late. Time for somebody to go bed. Okay, what are 12 energies of the divine feminine and karmic masculine? Okay, these cards came up before. Look very familiar. All right, finances and career and children. So let's take finances and career. So we're seeing right here for 200. Alex. Jeopardy. Okay, so right now the overall energies of this thing here with the karmic is finances and career. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. So right now it could be with divine feminine. One reason why she might be staying up in this relationship is because there's some financial issues on either the karmic or even on her end. These might be helping her with codependency and helping her to get things, or by her being in this relationship she's able to kind of gain and build her empire, and so now she's been working on her finances and career so she could be able to find the near exit sign as far as getting out of here. Things have been blossoming behind the scenes. She's been growing, although she's been in this relationship with this karmic masculine. Unlike the divine masculine in his karmic situation, with this she pretty much is going into this relationship to gain something, to get. It's like, I'm getting a lesson and blessing, and I know I'm checking out. It ain't no staying here and kind of seeing. I know what I want to get in there. I know what I want to abstract from this, what things is going to help me to build myself, and then I'm out. I'm not wishy-washy and knowing that this is a permanent gig. This I already know coming into this, that this is a temporary gig in here. It depends on how awakened, how you stay woke, is said, into this situation that makes it. But they all know, these divine feminists definitely know that they think is not to come in there and to stay in this relationship. Another issue is the children. Your love life is being affected by children. So again, something about some past issues that goes back to this parenting card that was out here earlier, dealing with that. That was kind of on the karmic thing, but this looked like it's underlying theme with the divine masculine and also with the divine feminine. This is an issue as far as you got the children. Again, the divine feminine has to not divine feminine, scratch that. The karmic feminine, that goes back to that, which is true. It goes together, sorry. the parenting goes along with this. So this rings true again, another common theme here, which is the parenting. So she's coming in there with issues from her, the karmic, learning something about her childhood, how to develop, how to mature, and the divine feminine is coming. In the divine, karmic, the feminine. The divine feminine is coming in with this. She got issues from her childhood when she was younger, trying to help develop and grow and deal with that. And even the karmic masculine has issues, and that's what he is about: his mastery, who he is, being an authoritative role, his loyalty, and his friendship. And so this is also a line. So with this, the feminine, divine feminine here is dealing with, like I say, she's building her empire. She knows what she's reaping, what she's sowing. She knows what she sowed into this relationship, and she knows what she wants to reap out of it. With the divine feminine and this karmic masculine, they both coming in what to me is two halves trying to make a whole, and that's not a whole again. 11 at all. She's got issues, and he's coming in with issues, and they both coming in with some immature and need to mature issues about this relationship and about love. Okay, so that is the overall energy for that. Is there anything else that I want to see or say? No, because I asked about what he said, what she wanted to say about that. So at this point, what's the divine feminine? Yes, she said that she wanted to retreat. Okay, there's nothing else. That is it. That is all on that. I will say also that if you want to have a reading by me, go to my webpage, www.divinetwinsoul11.com. Go to the services page, click on the book online button, and that will help you, lead you to different services that I have to offer. I'm sorry, I got a notification, got distracted. Also for the week of March, which is St. Patrick's Day, I am doing, I call it a lucky special for March 11th all the way to March 17th. I am doing $22 for 30 minutes for that. So make sure when it comes to that point, you can book in advance for your readings so that you could be able to get that $22 special. That's for March 11th, but you got to book it for March 11th through the 17th. What else? And then I have an Instantgo account. You go to Instantgo, which is Go Divine Twin Soul 11, and you could go there. You can get questions, answers, 3 questions by chat, phone, 3 questions answered, and then you can get as many questions answered, I'm sorry, by phone, and then video. Is getting late, I need to stop. And so that is it. Please note that if you do use Instantgo, I am not available until after 5 p.m. Central Time, not before then, because again, I keep stressing, I'm in class with the kiddies, and my kids will tell, Miss Bookie is up there reading cards, she is not teaching us. So we do not want that happening at all, because that's my bread and butter. That's help to finance to get cards and stuff like this. What else is it? So please, 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 because I missed a lot of calls, and I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad, but I am not available before 5 p.m. All right, so with that, hopefully, so let me know, like, or comment below if you like the old way for this way, or you want me to go get the extended version like I did for the divine masculine with the karmic feminine. That's my bread and butter. Not too many people look at this, but you should look at both of them so you get energies, because you got to remember we embody divine masculines and divine feminines as well. So with that, I would like to say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay elevated. Namaste, Namago.